Hello and welcome to your official Loog guitar lessons. My name's Emily Zimmer. I'm going to be your teacher. Let's rock. I'm going to teach you how to understand guitar tabs. Now, tab, which is short for tablature, is a form of music notation that's made for fretted instruments. So guitar, bass guitar, banjo, mandolin, and more, anything with frets. Now, in tab, we see a music staff that has 3 lines on it if you're reading for a 3-string guitar, and it's going to have 6 lines on it if you're reading tab for a 6-string guitar. If you're reading for a 4-string bass guitar, it's going to have 4 lines on it. And a 5-string instrument, it would have 5 lines, etc., etc. So let's take a look at this 3-string tab example. The 3 lines are going to represent your 3 strings. But it takes a little bit of getting used to because the bottom line on the staff represents your 3rd string. Now if you look at your Loog guitar, the 3rd string is on the top, unless you're playing Hendrix style. So compared to this guitar, top is bottom here. Now the 2nd line up, the one in the middle, represents your 2nd string, and the one on the top represents your 1st string. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it does make sense because it keeps the higher notes higher on the page, and it keeps the lower notes lower on the page, the same way that standard music notation would be. Now you see a bunch of numbers on the staff. Those numbers represent your frets. So in this first example, you can see that we have a 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom line. So that's our 3rd string. We're going to hit frets 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. So the numbers are written right on the string that you're supposed to fret them on. And if the number is only written once, then you only play it once. So we have 1 1st fret, 1 2nd fret, 1 3rd fret, 1 4th fret. Now this does not tell you what fingers to use normally. So you can use the same fingers that match the frets here. You can use 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger. But normally tab does not tell you which finger to use. You kind of have to figure out what makes the most sense. Now if we look at the next measure of tab, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the middle line. So that's going to be your 2nd string, frets 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And finally, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top line. So that's your first 4 frets of the 1st string. Now let's take a look at the 2nd section of tab here. We see on the top line 4, 3, 2, 1. So guess what? We're going to do this same thing in the other direction. We're going to take our 1st string and hit fret 4, fret 3, fret 2, fret 1. Then we're going to go to our 2nd string and hit 4, 3, 2, 1. I think you can probably guess that this is going to your 3rd string, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Now in the next section here, we're actually moving up 1 fret, so we're doing 2, 3, 4, 5 instead. And again, we don't know which fingers we're supposed to use, so you decide. I recommend your first 4 fingers, but you're going to find out what makes the most sense the more that you know about guitar and the more that you play it and practice it and learn tab songs. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you in another lesson. Remember to subscribe to the Loog Guitars channel and press the bell icon so you can get notified every time we have a new lesson up. Until next time.